Hello everyone, Storm11 here. Today we are going to be doing a live stream today. Let's just get this on here real quick. We're going to go and get started. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. We got a Derecho that's currently ongoing. I'm already calling this as Derecho. I could just definitely tell this is not going to be good. So let's not waste any time. We're going to go straight to radar. We got several tornado warnings that are in effect across parts of Nebraska and South Dakota. If you guys do have any questions throughout the stream, you can always put in the chat. I'll answer you guys' questions. But welcome to anybody that's going to be joining here today. So we do have chat up. I'm actually going ahead and pull up the storm report thing on here real quick. Storm. If I can find it here on Twitter, I should find it on my following page here. I'm gonna do this real quick here so that we can get notifications of any reports that do come in. There we go. Found it. All tweets. So now we're gonna get notifications of any official storm reports. Well, not necessarily official, but we'll get reports that'll come in on my phone here. So let's go and get started with radar of what's going on as of right now. So then again, we have multiple tornado warnings out there as right now. Some big cities are definitely going to line here. This Derecho, you got Salt City, Omaha, Kansas City. It looks like it may miss you to the north of Wichita in Kansas. But let's check out these tornado warning storms first. And if we do check these out, and velocity can pull up. By the way, these storms are going to be moving very fast, so if you do get under a warning, you have to be pretty quick because these storms are going to be moving very quickly. I believe over 80 miles per hour is how fast these storms are moving. So we got very fast moving storms moving across these regions. So let's check out these tornado warnings that we got going on. So this is for East Central Madison County, Southwestern Wayne County, and Northern St. Stanton County until 4 p.m. Central Time. And so this is moving northeast at 60 miles per hour, so a little bit slower on the northern end of the storm here, at least the furthest northern tornado warned part of the storm there. If we move a little further to the south there, that's actually radar indicated, by the way. It looks like a rotation maybe situated possibly in this region here. They also be in there as well. It's going to be a little bit difficult trying to find some of these circulations here. So this other tornado warning a little further south. This includes Cumming County, Northeastern, Colfax County, and Southeastern Stanton County until 4 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 70 miles per hour. So these are going to be fast. You're going to get very fast moving storms here. Even the tornadoes itself would be moving very quickly as well. Looks like your main circulation is right there. Looks like it'll be heading towards Beamer, Nebraska. And it won't be too much longer before it gets into Iowa as well, which we do have our first severe thunderstorm warning for parts of western Iowa as well. If we do check out some of these severe warning boxes, we're probably going to see some pretty high wind gusts forecasted from these storms. So you got for a severe thunderstorm warning for western Woodbury County in central Iowa, southwestern Pelham County in northwestern Iowa, Dakota County in northeastern Nebraska, Dixon County in northeastern Nebraska, and then southern Union County in southeastern South Dakota. That's in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Time. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny size over are possible with that. And then again, these storms have been moving very quickly, moving northeast to 65 miles per hour. We do have another tornado warning a little further south. This is actually north of Lincoln, Nebraska. This is for central Lancaster County. And this is in effect until 4 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. and that is radar indicator rotation, which is pretty hard to say on here. The circulation might have dissipated. So let's kind of check that out. And it looks like at this point here, it looks like it's over Ceresco. That expires in 19 minutes. They may go on ahead and cancel that warning there. And Lincoln, you guys are likely experiencing some pretty strong winds out of this. So this is actually a particularly dangerous situation, severe thunderstorm warning. And this is in effect for, well, this is until 4:15 p.m. Central Time, and this is for Western Sarpy County, uh, Lancaster County, Southeastern Dodge County, Western Johnson County, and Western Ootake County, Western Douglas County, Western Pawnee County, Saunders County, Gage County, and Western Cass County. And this is then again in effect until 4:15 Central Time. This is moving east at 65 miles per hour, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, or is possible with that storm. And then when you move down to Kansas, we got two more tornado warnings. So check out these. It's actually a little bit better detail here with the velocity signatures here. So we got one tornado warning up here. So this is in effect for west central Riley County and northwestern what does that say? Pataw, what? Yeah, me counties. Apologize. I definitely did not pronounce it right. I apologize if I did not pronounce it correctly. This is moving northeast at 65 miles per hour, radar indicated rotation. And then again, that's in effect until 4 p.m. Central Time. If you do check out where your circulation is, it's currently off to the south of Randolph. That's going to be heading towards Oldsburg. So anybody that lives in the Oldsburg area in Kansas should be in your shelters, as that circulation will be coming towards your direction. If you move a little further south, we got another tornado warning. And let's see here. This is for northeastern Dixon County, northwestern Gray County, southwestern Riley County, and northeastern Kansas. This is in effect until 4 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour, and that's also radar indicated rotation. Your circulation may be on the northern end here, maybe somewhere right in there. That'd be off to the northwest of Ogden, Kansas. For Raleigh North and Jackson City, you guys are likely experiencing pretty strong winds. Some of it's more than likely going to be significant, almost 90-mile-per-hour winds, and those 90-mile-per-hour winds are about 2,000 feet above the surface, which is not too far. So you guys could experience some significant wind gusts out of this. And then again, these storms will likely be pretty destructive as well, as a lot of these storms here can produce wind gusts of 80 miles an hour and maybe higher in some places as well. And then you got the severe thunderstorm warning right here. This is for, okay, we already read this. No, we actually haven't. So this is in effect until 4 p.m. Central Time. This is for northern Gray County, Riley County, northwestern Wabaunsee County, Pottawatomie County, and west central Jackson County, and Nemaha County, and Marshall counties. This is then again in effect until 4 p.m. Central Time. Moving east at 50 miles per hour, and these storms will be pretty destructive as well. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible with those as well. Looks like the tornado warning to the south looks like they canceled that warning. I do see a little kink there in the line, right there. We had to watch that area there for rotation. That would be about 9 miles to the west of Manhattan, Kansas. And you can see how those severe thunderstorm warnings get down as far south as just to the north of Wichita, Kansas. And these storms doesn't look like these storms are fully developed yet. Looks like they are starting to get his act together though. And Wichita, even though these storms may not look that strong, you guys are still going to experience some pretty strong winds out of those, so we'll be prepared for some strong wind gusts out of that as well. What's also nuts here is that not too far to the northwest, we got a snow squall warning. I don't think we never even covered a snow squall warning before here on the stream. This is for, let's see here, this is a snow squall warning. This is for eastern Logan County, northwestern Custer County, and southwestern Blaine County, and also for southeastern Thomas counties. This is in effect until 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and the hazard with this one here is the extremely poor visibility, heavy snow, and blowing snow. Wind gusts greater than 50 miles per hour. So that's going to make it for very dangerous travel there. And typically what you do when you're under a snow squall warning, pull off to maybe like a little parking lot and stuff and just wait out the storm. It'd be way too dangerous to drive in a snow squall. Good chance you could get into an accident and stuff like that, and it could just be a mess. So then again we got, let's see how long this is. So you got severe thunderstorm warnings from far southeastern South Dakota all the way down into east central Kansas, almost to Wichita, Kansas. So about 300 miles long of just severe thunderstorm warnings. So this is a big time squall line here, and there's a good chance this is going to be a derecho here. People of Kansas City should certainly watch for these storms here. Omaha should also watch these storms here. You guys are actually under a severe thunderstorm warning. Des Moines, Iowa should also be keep an eye on these storms as well. And then you got Squall City within a severe thunderstorm warning as well. So those big cities certainly have to watch these storms here very closely here. Almost the entire state of Iowa could certainly see some severe wind gusts today, and even into parts of Missouri as well. And eventually later tonight should get up into parts of southeastern Minnesota and then southwestern Wisconsin as well. So it's going to be a pretty long night here. And we still got those 3 tornado warnings ongoing. We do have some hail reports coming out of Lincoln, Nebraska. And if we kind of check out these hail reports, pea-size, half-inch size hail. I don't expect the hail size from these storms here to be too big to be destructive. It's really just the damaging straight line winds that'd be pretty destructive about these storms here. If you do check out those the current storm reports, we got 81 wind reports already. 81, and it's only just the beginning, which is pretty insane to really think about. I mean, 81 wind reports, that's a lot. I believe this has only been going on for 2 hours or so. And really at this point here, there's a pretty good probability this is going to come out as a derecho. That's why I'm saying that already, because look how many wind reports there are out there. It's pretty insane there. And the majority of those are actually uh, significant wind reports as well. So wind gusts over 75 miles an hour. So these storms definitely have a history of producing significant damaging winds out of these. If we do go to the storm prediction outlook here, we currently have a moderate risk for severe weather. This is actually the first time that we see a moderate risk this far north in December. So this is for east central Nebraska, most of Iowa, and even goes into southeastern Minnesota and the far northwest southwestern part of Wisconsin. Really, anybody in the slight risk and up to the moderate risk should certainly have to watch that severe weather potential. Now, the slight risk may get extended a little further to the south here, and probably that enhanced risk as well. And what's also very surprising here, even though we got so many wind reports and even significant wind reports already, for some reason, I mean that's good enough for a high risk for severe weather. So I'm not really sure why we do not have a high risk for severe weather, but we don't. But if there is going to be a high risk for severe weather, it's probably going to be more focused in central and northern Iowa here. I mean, these storms will be continuing on for a while. And your main threats here, they did have thoughts of maybe upgrading that tornado risk probability. I think it's fine of where it is. A 10% hatched area. There could be a couple strong tornadoes mixed in, but damage winds should be your primary concern here. That's what's leading to that moderate risk. And there will be some hail out there as well. We're not really expecting very large hail or anything out there again. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy day today. And we just have a couple new tornado warnings been issued. There's one west of Omaha, so we'll check out on this one. This is actually heading towards the radar. So let's go and read the counties off of this warning here. Okay, a confirmed tornado was located 5 miles south of Meade or 25 miles west of Omaha, moving northeast at 75 miles an hour. So we got a radar confirmed tornado, and this tornado warning is for western Douglas and eastern Saunders counties. This is in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Time. So we have a tornado just to the southwest of the radar. If we check out velocity here, it's actually hard to see where this tornado could be, but if we check out, of course, the coefficient product, we do see it. Your tornado is right there. So currently your tornado is about 3.5 miles southeast of Meade of Nebraska. That's going to be heading right towards the Utan area, Waterloo, Valley, Elkhorn. You guys should be in your shelters right now, as this very dangerous tornado will be coming close to you. But just in case if it changes direction, so please stay in your shelters as this dangerous storm passes through your area. We are getting some reports that are coming in here, so we got damage here, railing from deck broken off, and that is from that's 5 miles southeast of Lincoln, Nebraska. Here's another report 4 miles east of Ceresco, Nebraska. Shingles off roofs and large tree damage as well. So then again, these storms have a history producing widespread wind damage out here. Yeah, it's a pretty good tornado debris signature. Looks like it may be backing off a little bit. But it looks like your tornado, then again, it's going to be off to the south of Meade. That's going to be heading towards the Utan area as well. We do have a new tornado warning for tonight, so we'll check this one out. This is going to be actually, that's a radar hole. That's what that is. So looks like your circulation is off to the south of Pender, Nebraska. More specifically, 8 miles to the south of Pender, Nebraska. And it looks like this is going to be on the back side of the storm here. Looks like it's for your circulation. It's not going to be on the leading edge. Looks like it's going to be kind of behind. Looks like the circulation did get a little bit stronger as well. Looks like there's another circulation off to the southeast. That'll be heading towards Bencroft and also eventually to Rosali. So let's check out this tornado warning here. Okay, so weather spotters confirmed tornado near Beamer. So this is another confirmed tornado moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. And this tornado warning is in effect for northeastern Cumming County and Thruster County, or Thurston County. Had to correct me on that. This is in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Damaging tornado and half hour hours hail is possible, and this is by trained weather spotters. If you check out the coefficient product, doesn't really see a tornado on here, but there's certainly a strong circulation out there. Either way, there is a strong circulation going on out there. There's another circulation just a little further to the southeast as well. So we have two different circulations here. Both of them do have a strong signature on radar. So we sort of have to pay attention to those storms there. We go back to the other tornado that's ongoing, a little further to the south here. And it looks like the tornado may be dissipating here. Not really seeing, of course, a coefficient drop. If you do look on tilt 2, which I believe this is a little further behind, you do see that debris signature out there. If you do check out on velocity here, going down to tilt 1, if there is a tornado, right now it's off to the west of Utan. If there is a tornado still out there, which it may not look like there's a tornado just by looking to the Corsa coefficient product. At least at this time there isn't. But then again, these storms here can recycle as well, so it's, even though the tornado might dissipate, it's highly recommended to stay in your shelter since these storms here can recycle as well, and it could try to form another tornado later down the road. So we still have to keep an eye on that tornado warning cell there. Meanwhile, just further to the south here, it shows a line. It's some severe thunderstorm warnings, and these are not just severe thunderstorm warnings. These are actually PDS severe thunderstorm warnings. Winds that could go at least 80 miles per hour. And look at this, another snow squall warning further to the northwest. How about that? And these snow squall warnings are pretty rare. So you got a snow squall warning for eastern Cherry County, west central Brown County. And these are moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Very poor visibility. Wind gusts greater than 50 miles per hour. So then again, that is a snow squall warning. By the way, guys, as soon as this front passes, you guys are going to experience what's known as a flash freeze. You may go from temperatures that would be like out ahead of this line here, if I'm correct, temperatures in the upper 60s and some are low 70s. Behind the front, temperatures will be dropping very quickly here. You probably drop towards the freezing mark behind the front, so it's going to be quite a temperature drop, and you'll see what's known as a flash freeze. That means all that some of those wet surfaces can freeze up as well, and that can also make travel pretty difficult as well. We do have a new tornado warning at the same time. We do have a new snow squall warning. So let's check out this new tornado warning here. This is for that same cell that's by the Utan area. Okay, they're still calling this as a radar confirmed tornado. So this is in effect for Washington County, southeastern Dodge County, and northwestern Douglas County. This is in effect until 4:45 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. Then again, that's a radar confirmed tornado. That may be a direct hit to the radar site. That'd be really bad news if this hits the radar site. If so, we could lose a radar, which is something you do not want. Then again, it's very hard to tell where your circulation and your tornado debris signature is. If there's a tornado, it's right now to the northwest of the Utan area. And that's heading right towards the radar, so hopefully it can miss the radar. Could be very critical if we lose that radar there. And here, let's talk about our new snow squall warning here. So, this is for southeastern Cherry County, eastern Hooker County, northern Logan County, northwestern McPherson County, northwestern Cluster County, southwestern Blaine County, and then Thomas County. This is in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Time. And then again, the extremely poor visibility, heavy snow, blowing snow, winds greater than 50 miles per hour. Yeah, those are definitely some pretty rough conditions out there. Let's check out the Thunderstorm. Looks like the circulation's kind of died down a little bit. If we check out the coarser coefficient product, not sure if that's it. I don't know. It's hard to tell with these circulations being so far away. I don't think that is. Could be debris fallout. It could be that. That's a possibility. Okay, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of western Iowa here, and this is some good warning time as well. You got severe thunderstorm warnings that are about 60 miles ahead of these storms, so this is a high confidence forecast there. You got severe thunderstorm warnings that are 60 miles ahead of these storms. But then again, these storms are moving anywhere from 50 to as high as 80 miles per hour. So, kind of makes sense of with these severe thunderstorm warnings being so far ahead of these storms. Here's a new report here. So, Ellsworth, Kansas, multiple large trees blown over or snapped, visibility down to a quarter of a mile. So, that is a report there for the Storm Spotter Network. So, then again, it has a history producing wind damage. Here's another report. Minor tree damage along 16th Street in Lincoln. 90 mile per hour wind gust. Watch what appeared to be a door and some equipment fly off of a downtown high rise. with the main gust front. That's not good. And then again, that's out of Lincoln, Nebraska. So we got damage reports coming out of Lincoln, Nebraska. I assume those are estimated 90-mile-per-hour wind gust being reported out of that way. We got a new tornado warning down in northeastern Kansas, so we'll check this one out. Let's see here. So this is for northeastern Potawatomi County, west central Jackson County. This is effective till 4:30 p.m. Central Time. If we do check out velocity here, you do see that circulation off to the south of Westmoreland. That's going to continue to move to the northeast at what type of speed? 70 miles per hour. So your circulation's not very strong, but there's definitely one there. Of course, the coefficient drop does not indicate a debris drop, which is good news there. So then again, that is your new tornado warning for in northeastern Kansas. And that's moving northeast at 70 miles per hour. So then again, these storms are going to be moving very quickly. If we move a little further to the south here, there could be some rotation off to the southeast of Manhattan, Kansas. We had to pay attention to that. There's a little kink in the line. Otherwise, if you don't get a tornado, there's a very high likelihood you're going to see damaging storyline winds. Could be anywhere from 60 to as high as 80 miles per hour. And then again, these storms have a history of producing wind damage. We got like at least 80 wind reports behind us. Most of these are significant. We could check out the latest update here on those wind reports. We're actually sitting at currently at 89 wind reports. We're almost at 90. More than likely, we're going to surpass that number since the event is not even close to being over yet. And then again, the majority of these here are significant wind reports. That's what those black squares are. Those are winds recorded at least 75 miles per hour. We only have 5 tornado reports, so at least we do not have many tornadoes so far today, which is certainly some good news there. But we still have plenty of significant wind reports out there as well. New tornado warning. This is for the Saquoia City area. Apologies if I pronounce that incorrectly. So, people that live in this area here in Saquoia City, you need to be in your shelters since you are under a tornado warning. We'll check this one out. So this is for northwestern Woodbury County, Dakota County, and southeastern Union County, and southeastern South Dakota. Woodbury County is actually in west central Iowa, by the way. This is in effect until 4:45 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Currently radar indicated rotation at this time. And looks like your circulation is off to the east of Thurston. And then it's not very strong right now, but then again, these storms here do have the opportunity to recycle. You may have another circulation in between Rosalie and Wav Hill as well. So then again, the people in the Saquoia City area should be in your shelters here. If you do have a basement or a storm shelter, that'd be great. Go there. If you do not have a basement, go on the lowest floor in your home. Go in the most center part of your building. Have as many walls around you as you can. It could be a bathroom, and it can also be a closet. Be sure to have a helmet to protect you from flying debris, and also have some tennis shoes as well. If your house does get hit by a tornado, you definitely do not want your feet to get cut up or anything like that. So that's the reason why we're mentioning shoes here, just in case if your house does get hit by a tornado. So that's why we are mentioning that. Hopefully it does not touch down or anything like that, because that would be pretty bad for the city of Saquoia City. We got a new tornado warning for to the south here. This is for parts of Nebraska and western Iowa, off to the south of Omaha. So we'll check this one out here. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is for northwestern Fremont County, Mills County, northeastern Otay County, southeastern Cass County until 4:15 p.m. Central Time. This is a severe thunderstorm cable producing a tornado is located near Nebraska City or 35 miles northwest of Tickview. Wow. Moving northeast at 100 miles per hour. 100 miles an hour, guys. That is something you don't hear very often there. If a tornado does touch down, it is going to be moving quick. You cannot drive away from these tornadoes, even if you try. And it's hard to tell where your circulation is in here. And then again, you got a tornado that could possibly move 100 miles an hour. I don't think I ever recall seeing that before. I've seen it before, but it was a typo. That was back in early this year in Kentucky. There was a tornado warning storm that said it was moving 100 miles an hour. That was actually a typo there of what I've been told. It looks like your circulation may be somewhere in there. Where did they say what the location was? Located near Nebraska City. Okay, so you're in the circulation somewhere right in there. Of course, your coefficient product, that's hard to say there. But then again, your circulation is right there, nearby Nebraska City. So anybody that is in the Nebraska City, Thurman, Union, Tabor, Randolph, Glenwood, and Malvern towns need to be in your shelters. As you got a very fast-moving storm heading towards your direction. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning off to the southeast. So currently a lot of stuff going on here. Then again, these severe thunderstorm warnings does stretch down as far south as just to the north of Wichita, Kansas. Right now, Omaha, you do not have any tornado warnings, but you guys are likely to experience some damaging straight line winds. And this is actually pretty close to the surface, so this is actually a little bit more of an accurate picture of what these wind gusts could be like. So we do see here radar showing wind gusts over 70 miles per hour, and that's pretty close to the surface. There's probably a pretty good chance that's going to get down to the surface, 500 feet off from the ground. So that's radar indicated winds right there. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning for the northwestern part of Iowa. We'll check this one out. So this is for Cherokee County, eastern Woodbury County, Plymouth County, southwestern Buena Vista County, and Ida County until 5 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. Wind gusts of 70 miles an hour, penny-sized hail is possible with this storm as well, so that'd be strong enough to do some damage out there. Excuse me. So those winds will start to be strong enough to do some damage out there. And then again, this is a derecho in progress here. And this is likely to last for several more hours, really until the instability values get pretty low. And I haven't really checked out of how much instability is out ahead of these storms. I would have to guess it's probably over 1,000 after checking some of the latest model guidance. So then again, some very dangerous storms moving in eastern Nebraska back down to east central Kansas. And now they're starting to enter western Iowa. And eventually it won't be too much longer before they enter northwestern Missouri. Then again, people of Kansas City, Des Moines, Iowa should be prepared for these storms as well. You guys are probably experiencing some strong winds from the south. I'll have to assume probably wind gusts of 40 to 60 miles per hour out of the south. So then again, a pretty impressive line of storms moving across parts of the Cornbelt region. And they'll get deeper into the Cornbelt region as the evening goes on. If you guys do have any questions, you can always put in the chat. I'll answer you guys' questions. Let's check and see if there's any circulations on the severed end of this line. Looks like there's something right here. That could be a glitch. There may be something off to the west of Onega. Check out reflectivity. Yeah, there could be some rotation with that part of the storm there. Don't really see any other circulations down along the line here. It does look like Wichita, you guys are getting hit by some thunderstorm activity. Yes, you guys are. Likely going to be a pretty good round with strong winds down there. Looks like they're letting these severe thunderstorm warnings to expire on the severed tail end of these storms here. Let's check out the storm here northwest of Omaha. Let's see what we got here. Not really seeing any signs of rotation, but there's likely going to be some David J. straight line winds, especially on the southeast end. Look at those winds there from radar, a little over 80-mile-per-hour winds. And that's about 700, 800 feet just above the ground there. So it's certainly some pretty strong winds out there, definitely for sure. Now, I'm not really seeing any signs of rotation there. It's certainly hard to say, especially when it's very close to the radar. It can be hard to tell where your rotation's going to be. Did I see something on correlation coefficient? No. So again, some pretty dangerous storms moving off to the northeast and east. Let's check out the storm by Squall City. See what we got going on up here. Not really seeing any signs of rotation right now. It's a good sign, but I have to wait and see if anything does try to recycle, though. Yeah, radar indicated rotation with that storm. Really, the most impressive storm right now is what's now to the north of Nebraska City. And this is warned for moving at, says by the National Forest Service, this is moving at 100 miles per hour. Okay, there's your circulation right here. There it is. There's your circulation right there. That's now to the northeast of Union, about 5 miles to the northeast. And again, that's going to be a very fast moving circulation. Correlation coefficient project does not indicate any debris getting lofted, which is good news there. Looks like there's another circulation developing to the east of Murray. So you got two different circulations within this part of the line here. And these will be moving to the northeast at about 100 miles an hour. So people that live in the Thurman, Tabor, Pacific Junction, Glenwood, Malvern, and also Hastings as well need to be in your shelters now. This actually expires in 1 minute, which they now just issue a new tornado warning. So let's check out this tornado warning here. Alright, so this is for northwestern Fremont County, southeastern Iowa, Mills County, southwestern Iowa, east central Cass County, and southeastern Nebraska. This is in effect until 4:45 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 85 miles per hour. And it's radar indicated rotation. Then again, we got two different circulations here. Looks like the one nearby Thurman is getting stronger. And then you got one off to the south of Plattsmouth, which you guys are now in that new tornado warning. Looks like Hastings, Tabor, and Thurman may be in the clear. Malvern, you guys are not. Two new towns are in this new tornado warning, and that's Silver City and Henderson. I'll probably say your shelters of people who live at Tabor just in case here if it tries to turn direction or change direction, I should say, or anything like that. You guys who have any questions, you can put in the chat. Alright, you guys, as questions. Get back to chat here. Here we go. So then again, we got a pretty dangerous line of storms here. It's going to continue on for a while. Got a new tornado warning off to the south. We'll check this one out. Let's see here. Yeah, it looked like that radar would be our best bet. So we'll check this one out. So this is for southeastern Elmo County, western Richardson County, and southeastern Paulding County. This is in effect until 4:45 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 70 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation with that, and looks like your circulation maybe in this region right here, just to the northeast of Du Bois. So the towns that are online: Dawson, Humboldt, Stella, Schubert, Newhall, and then Brownville are the towns that are in this tornado warning, and even including Pawnee City. At least parts of that town is in that tornado warning. And again, even if you guys are not in a tornado warning, there's a good chance you're going to see damaging straight line winds out of this line of storms. Even though you may not get a tornado, there's a good chance you're going to see pretty strong straight line winds out of this. No doubt about it. So really, the tornado warning over U10, they're probably going to cancel it. So you guys are in the clear to severe weather threat. You guys are in the clear of that severe weather threat. Omaha is right now getting slammed right now. More likely, probably some hail. Most of it should be small, and also damaging shoreline winds as well. Here's some hail reports, mostly pea-sized hail to be expected. Even show some dime-sized hail as well, just off to the southwest as well. So we do have some hail with these storms as well. And then here's Soquok City. You guys are getting ready to be hit by these line of storms here. And right now there's no any signs of any rotation, which is good news. The tornado warning off to the south, they probably would have canceled that one. Expires in 12 minutes. So we're at the most oppressive storm right now. It's where it's over by Platts Mouth, Glenwood. We have a couple of pretty well-defined circulations. You got one over Pacific Junction, and then you got one to the northwest of Tabor. If we do check out, of course, a coefficient product, there's not any signs of any. Excuse me there. Already any signs of debris getting lofted into the air, so that's some good news there so far. Looks like this is a brand new tornado warning for up north here. This is for Northwestern Potomac County, southwestern Iowa, western Harrison County, and then eastern Washington County. This is in effect until 4:45 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. And your circulation looks to be right in this region here, just to the east of Blair, which you guys are currently experiencing some pretty strong straight line winds out of this. And again, these will be continuing to move on to the northeast. And again, these storms are moving very quickly here. We got severe thunderstorm warnings. They are about, let's see here, 71 miles out ahead of these storms. I mean, it's a high confidence forecast here with severe thunderstorm warnings this far out. So you guys do have plenty of warning time here, even though these storms are moving very fast. You guys still are getting plenty of warning time out of these. Plenty of warning time. So we got severe thunderstorm warning for the Wichita, Kansas area. And then again, let's check out to see if any strong winds are out of these, and maybe. So what these are warned for. Okay, so this is for eastern Wood County, Chase County, Butler County, western Glenwood County. In effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Time, moving east at 55 miles per hour. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible with these storms. Actually, it's verified by a trained storm spotter, so we actually got recorded winds of 70 miles an hour out of line of storms. Looks like there's a pretty decent band with showers right behind it as well. Those could also produce some pretty strong winds out of it as well. Then again, we got snow squall warnings off to the west here on the other side of the state of Nebraska. It's pretty insane. You go from, so here's like the edge of the tornado warning. Here's the edge of the snow squall warning, about 150 miles apart. That's pretty insane. Looks like we got a new tornado warning just to the east of Squall City. We'll check that one out. So this is for central Woodbury County, southeast of Plymouth County until 4:45 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Radar indicator rotation with this as well. Here's a velocity here. It's pretty hard to tell where your circulations are with the kind of being in what's known as a radar hole. What a radar hole is when some type of storms are farther away from a radar, and you just don't really get much of the way of accurate velocity kind of pictures here. So it's very hard to tell where your circulations are. It must be a radar site in Squall City that radar scope doesn't have in order to see this. So it's certainly hard to tell. Hail almost 1 inch in diameter west of Offutt, Nebraska. So it's a pretty decent size hail there. It's actually almost quarter size hail with that. Alright, so we still got a pretty good circulation to the north of Tabor. Looking into the Corsica coefficient product, no signs of any debris. But still a pretty good circulation there, however. Looks like the circulation north of Glenwood got a little bit weaker. A new circulation could definitely form nearby Council Bluffs here. Certainly an area we do need to watch for. So this area right in here, a new circulation could develop in that area. We still got circulation over Medell. Somewhere in that region, right in there. So where we still have some rotation with that as well. Now look over to the south here. Could be a circulation off to the west of Stella. There looks like that's where the circulation is at this point. If that's severe or if that tornado warning. Then you got another tornado warning for south over Corning. And it looks like it's not really there anymore. Doesn't look like it. That's good news there. And we do have a new tornado warning. And like I said there, over by Council Bluffs. Do need to watch that area. We got a new tornado warning just for that. Alright, let's check this out. Like I said, right in there is where we have that circulation right in there. So that's what's tornado warning for. So this is for Central Potawatomi County, unaffected till 5 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 85 miles per hour. And that is radar indicator rotation as well. And again, your circulation is just off to the east of Council Bluffs. Got a new report in 1 mile west-southwest of Missouri Valley, Iowa. And a monitor measure 83 miles per hour at Missouri Valley of Interstate 29 exit. Here's another report, wind gust of 60 miles per hour recorded by Crescent, Iowa as well. So a lot of reports are certainly coming in from the Storm Spotter Network. It's a good thing that we are getting these reports in. Definitely gives us a better idea of what's going on out there. Looks like the circulation is getting a little bit tighter there, off to the southwest of McLand now. And that's going to be heading towards Underwood, eventually to Niloa, and eventually Mendon. So anybody that lives in those communities should be in your shelters now, as that dangerous storm does head towards your direction. If you do have a basement or a storm shelter, that'd be great. Go there. If you do not, go in the lowest floor of your home. Go to the most center part of your building. Have as many walls around you as you can. Could be a bathroom or a closet. Be sure to have something to protect you from flying debris, maybe like a helmet. Also have some tennis shoes as well with you, just in case if your home does get hit by a tornado as well. If you go a little further to the south here, you got two more circulations off to, you got one west of Silver City and one to the south of Silver City. Could be another circulation trying to develop off to the south of Malvern. And Suckwalk City area is certainly a mess right now. You guys are likely getting some thunderstorm activity right now. Damaging winds seems a pretty decent bet there in that area. So for the Des Moines area, currently these storms are really just under 100 miles to your west here. They're probably in your area probably in about an hour and a half. Well, actually more like 2 hours. That's whenever it should get to your area. And for people that live in the Kansas City area, it does need to watch these storms as well. If we do check out the storm reports here, the total number. Currently we're actually now over 111 wind reports. There's a pretty good chance this is going to get verified as a high risk. I think at this point it's already verified as a high risk. I mean, the amount of significant wind reports in this area here is just absolutely insane. We stick together. Welcome to the stream. Hello, friend. Appreciate you coming on live to update people. Thank you. I do appreciate that. It's what I do. So then again, a lot of wind reports there, and surprisingly enough, the SPC does not want to do a high risk on this event. Honestly, I would rather do a high risk. In an area I would probably do it, we'll probably hit across parts of western, central, and probably into northern Iowa. It's where I would do that high risk for severe weather. It's very surprising here. I've seen a lot of people talk, decent amount of people talked about it on Twitter. It's not really the first time they've done this. It's very odd, in my opinion, but really, if you do a high risk, they'll get more people's attention here if you do it that way. I mean, it's a pretty high confidence forecast at this point. So we got a new report here. 3/4 of inch size hail. It's 3 miles south of Mobile, Iowa. So we certainly got some pretty good hail reports coming in here. This is just to the east of the border of Nebraska, and really most of these storms are now out of Nebraska now, which are now getting ready to enter northwestern Missouri and western Iowa at this point. If we do check out some model guidance, like the HER, it updates about every hour here. I'm Northeast Illinois, Chicago area watching this weather closely. I think you guys will be fine out there. These storms should die down when it gets to your area later tonight. Stability values will be a little bit lower end. Be too low. But either way, you guys will still experience strong southerly winds. There's no doubt about it. See here, here's the HER model here, and you can see how it shows these storms continue to move on to the east and northeast. You can see how they blow through northern Missouri, Iowa, eventually to southeastern Minnesota. You can see how they enter Wisconsin, and then here's for the Chicago area. It dies out at that point. as well. So I think the Chicago area would be fine. The only thing I would be worried about though is probably those strong southerly winds. Winds could gust up to 40 miles per hour. If I'm correct, I believe there's a wind advisory for your area as well. Watch warning display. Actually, it's a high wind warning, so you guys will actually experience probably wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour with that as well. We're not worried be we're not really worried about too much with these storms. Went ahead and bought in some Christmas decorations just in case. Yeah, I guarantee a lot of people's Christmas decorations will be flying around today. I guarantee it. Even without severe weather, I mean, you still got strong winds out of it, especially on the back end of the storm here. Got a lot of damage reports out of Lincoln, Nebraska. A lot of hail reports coming out of Omaha. We'll probably eventually start to see damage reports coming out there as well. It doesn't look like we have any new tornado warnings at this point, but we'll check on velocity to see what's going on here. So we do have a circulation off to the northwest of Underwood, possibly another one to the southeast of Underwood. There could be two different circulations there. Let's check and see if any debris is getting lofted. That is a negative. We haven't had many tornadoes so far today, which is good. Looks like we do have a circulation off to the south of Henderson, just outside that tornado warning box. Looks like the other two circulations might have died out. There's a little kink right here in the line, off to the east of Trenor. And here's your other circulation off to the northeast of Magnolia. Really, these storms here are now pretty much out of the way of Nebraska now. They got far southeastern Nebraska left, and eventually Nebraska should be out of the threat of severe weather. And it's going to be more focused in Iowa and northern Missouri. So if I have a new tornado warning, yes, we do have a new tornado warning for the same circulation there, what I just mentioned not long ago. So this is for southeastern Manoa County, southeastern Harrison County, northwestern Shelby County. This is in effect until 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation with this as well. And then again, your circulation is right there off to the northwest of Woodbury. Sounds like we got new reports coming in. Let's look at what they are. So, 2 miles east of Lawton, Iowa. Tornado on the ground north of me, and power fractures observed in funnel. So that's a tornado report. Let's see. So Lawton, Iowa. Where is Lawton, Iowa? It may not pop up on here. There's actually a strong circulation off to the south of Henderson, and they're actually saying there is power flashes as well. We'll probably see one of these tornado warnings get updated here. Radar indicated, radar indicated, also radar indicated. Oh, right. Okay, here it is. Here's Lawton, Iowa. This is actually to the east of Sauklock City. So that is official. That's a report from the Storm Spotter Network. So then again, power flashes are observed here. This is for the tornado warning for central Woodbury County and southeastern Plymouth County. That's in effect until 4:45 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. It's really hard to tell on here, but it looks like your circulation's now right there. It looks like we just got your new tornado warning for that cell. And I don't think I'll be able to click on it, of course, the way they place these. Okay, here we go. Here's your new tornado warning. Eastern Woodbury County, southeastern Plymouth County, and northwestern Ida County in effect until 5 p.m. Central Time. This is actually radar indicator rotation, surprisingly enough. Here's another tornado warning for north central Woodbury County, eastern Plymouth County, in effect until 5 p.m. Central Time. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornadoes located near Lawton or 8 miles east of South Park City, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. So we'll see if this gets updated to a confirmed tornado here. We'll have to see here. 3 miles east of Surrogate Bluff, Iowa. Likely tornado damage at this location, building damaged. And that is Sergeant Bluff. Okay, we are getting a very strong circulation here east of Henderson. There's probably a tornado developing right now. Let's see here. We'll have to wait on it for another scan there. So another circulation off to the northeast of Mastona. This is in Iowa. So we got a strong circulation to the east of Henderson. We'll see if they update this tornado warning here. See if it comes a radar confirmed tornado. We'll have to see what the course of coefficient product picks up. Okay, so looks like that is a tornado. Okay, I think that is a tornado. We do have a tornado debris signature on course of coefficient product. I know it's a little off there. Looks like the scans is one scan ahead of the velocity here, but I think we're going to safely say this is a tornado northeast of Henderson. We'll see if they update this tornado warning or issue a new one. They may just issue a new one. So then again, looks like we do have a tornado northeast of Henderson. Now the drop here is a little further to the north here than the scan here, so it'll be about 3.5 miles northeast of Henderson. Now I'll be moving quickly to the northeast at about 80 miles per hour. So a very fast moving tornado, 80 miles an hour. So that's pretty fast. It's not the fastest tornado in the world, but it's pretty fast. We check out the quasi coefficient product here again. See what it picks up on. If it can load. It may not. Boy, we have a lot of tornado warnings up north here. It's all due to that very strong wind shear. So it's causing all these tornado warnings here and these circulations here. Yeah, something's not right here with the Corsi coefficient product. We can go back to velocity. Okay, we just got a new couple tornado warnings here. We'll read these here real quick while we try to load up velocity. Okay, so another radar confirmed tornado. So this tornado warning is for southeastern Henderson County, Shelby County, southwestern Iowa. It's in effect until 5 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 80 miles per hour. Damaging tornado. And that is a radar confirmed tornado. So any towns that are aligned, that is for Shelby, Harlan, Portsmouth, Panama, Erling, Defiance, Erwin, Kirkman, and also Persea. And those are all in Iowa. Then we got this other tornado warning here. This is also a radar confirmed tornado. And this is for Cass County in southwestern Iowa in effect until 5 p.m. Central Time. A tornado producing storm was located near Macedonia or 21 miles southwest of Atlantic, moving northeast at 80 miles per hour. So then again, these tornadoes will be moving very quickly here to the northeast, and unfortunately for some areas you may not have a lot of time here. And boy oh boy, there's a lot of tornado warnings up here. We have probably to exit out here, unless it's my internet connection. Looks like the stream is going on just fine. We actually have 4 bars. on the Wi-Fi, so this may have to be on radar scope's end. Let's try this again. See if we can get radar scope back up and running. We may have to get a different radar here. I got a feeling the Omaha, Nebraska radar may be getting down. Well, this is not good. Not having any radar data. This is not a good thing. That's something different. A notification there. Yikes, this is not good. We may have to do it the old-fashioned way. Have to get on the National Reserve's sites, get on their radars, and do it the old-fashioned way like I used to. It's not good. May have to do the old-fashioned way. Well, darn. Okay, let's try to do something here. Weather service. Hopefully the radar. Let's see if I can remember correctly here. Okay, looks like here's one side we can use here. Unfortunately, it doesn't show your warnings. Are we? We are very zoomed in, are we? Yeah, we are way zoomed in here. It's actually a little bit more detail too. So here's your line of storms here. Most of these are severe warned. And we got tornado warnings for this part of the storm. We got radar confirmed tornadoes in this part of the storm. And really, out along this line here, you're going to expect to see damaging winds with this. We can go counties here. County warnings. No. Let's see if this works here. Alright. Local radar. So, looks like we may have to do... Yeah. Looks like radar scope may be down. So, we may have to go the old-fashioned way. The radars on here are not loading. So we may have to go the old-fashioned way. I had to try to figure out how I got to velocity here because I know velocity is available. I think I could go here and click on a random area, like here, for example, and go to local radar. We can, I guess they improved their radar here, I guess. Let's see here. I guess they did improve their radars here. This is cool. I actually never done this before here. Let's see if they can do it here. If it can load in correctly. I don't think this is not necessarily what the National Service uses. Let's see if there's a way here to stop here. Okay, hazards. Okay, we'll do that. Local stations. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Alright, so we have to go the old-fashioned way here, folks. So, here's your strong circulation right here. That's going to be heading right towards the Atlantic area. And that is in Iowa. There we go. Here's Interstate 80. Here's Highway 71 here. And Highway 6 is right here as well. So we actually do have highway numbers, which is nice. And the circulation looks like it's going to go over Highway 82 here. Moving very quickly to northeast. Probably at this point here is already past Highway 82. Alright, I'm sorry, 92, not 82. It is Highway 92. And then again, that's your tornado warning there in effect for those areas. If we go a little further to the north here, you got another circulation in this area right here. Here's Highway 191. Here's Harlan. Highway 50 runs through here. We do zoom in. Looks like it's going to cross Interstate 880. Here's Interstate 80 right here. So then again, your circulation is in this area right in here. And then again, here's Interstate 880 right here, which might have crossed 880 already. And here is Piercia right there, Portsmouth, Tennant. And also here's Harlan. And I believe those areas are in, I think these are, yeah, these guys are under severe thunderstorm warning. So here's another report that's came in. Large power lines down across the road blocking highway traffic. That is Lawton, Iowa. And that's by Sokolok City, which is in this area right in here. Unfortunately, those areas are in what's known as a radar hole, so you're not going to be able to get a very accurate picture here. So yeah, these storms do extend all the way down to Wichita, Kansas here. So Kansas City definitely needs to keep an eye on these storms here very closely here. We'll see if radar scope is working. No, that is a negative. That's certainly not a good thing, but honestly, I'm kind of liking this already. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely different here than I used to back in the day, at least about 2 years ago, I think. But this is definitely a little bit different here, but I kind of like this better, especially where it has the highway numbers. That is so much more useful. Where you got the highway numbers involved and stuff like that. And Radar Scope doesn't have that. Well, at least for the $10 version or $12, whatever how much it costs. But you gotta go like Pro Tier 1 or something like that to get the highways and stuff like that and other features. But this is definitely very useful though. And then again, you do have a circulation in this area right in here. I'm sure you have to refresh this somehow. I don't think. Here's how counties are highlighted in there. Let's see here what it does here. Dang it, this is new to me. Looks like we're gonna get an updated scan here. I think this is what's happening here. Actually, this is much older. Well, not much older, but 412 is the time of that. I don't know if that's right. Okay, it decided to go backwards for some reason. I don't know why it did that, but it did. We just went back in time. It kind of sucks that radar scope is not working. That's the worst time ever. Have radar scope not working. Okay, let's go back up to the latest time here. So 5:42. It's really the only latest scan we got. Okay, so this is a brand new scan here. Good. It's a newer scan, so you got two circulations here. You got one off to the southwest of Atlantic, and then you got one that crossed Interstate 880, which is now to the west of Harlan. That's getting ready to cross Highway 191. And here's your other circulation here. This is going to pass Highway 6 off to the east of Oakland. They'll be moving quickly to the northeast towards Atlantic, which you guys are currently in a tornado warning. It won't take much longer before it gets to the Interstate 80 corridor out there. And I think we should switch over to, let's see, so base reflectivity, which you can see here. You got this pretty good line of storms here. You got these little kinks that are here and there. This is where your better tornado potential will be, is in with those kinks there down along the line. Alright, so let's check out the radar a little further to the south. There are less organized cells here. It's not a very organized line here, from what I can tell. And here's the velocity here. Let that load for a little bit. We probably have to zoom in a little bit. Just giving it a second. That's what kind of sucks about this, is that it loads not very fast, especially for an internet like mine. It's pretty slow. So, let's see. There might be some rotation within this area in here. It's off to the southwest of Roseville. Here's Topeka right here. That's going to be off to the west there. So that'd be crossing Highway 24. It's not tornado warned. There is certainly some rotation there. And then again, radar scope looks like it's down. It's not good. Definitely pretty bad time for that to happen. Oh, maybe we're getting something here. Hopefully. The lines did show up. Let's see here. We should probably take those lines out real quick. Let's see here if I can remember how to do that. Layers. Storm tracks, turn them off. There we go. Leave the reports on, the warnings, of course, location, cities, highways, radar brightness, 100%. Perfect. And looks like radar scope is still down. That really sucks. Let's go back a little further up to the north here. And go to the radar back in Omaha. It's actually a little bit easier to see where your rotation circulations are. So you got one here, you got another one to the southwest Atlantic. We should get an updated radar picture very soon here, hopefully. That's a bad thing about this, is that radar, it doesn't update very quickly here. It doesn't update every minute. Looks like it updates like every couple minutes, which is pretty bad. Another downside about it is that I don't think we don't have a course or coefficient product on here. I mean, it's nice to have velocity, but if you're going to try to say if there's any breaking aloft, you do need that course or coefficient product. It does have echo tops. That's kind of cool. Kind of tells you how high these storms are, and you can see here at least 13,000 feet up by the looks of it. So that's really cool. Some high risk velocity here. I'm not sure when they upgraded this. I don't know, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so well, now we have a little better idea where the circulations are. So then again, circulation there off to the southwest of Atlantic. Then you got one over here as well. And this is actually an updated scan here, which is perfect. Problem with it is, again, it's pretty slow to load here. Then again, here's what the United States looks like with watches and warnings, and you can see here, it's a big mess. You got winter storm warnings for parts of Minnesota, but there's a lot of wind issues out there. Winter weather issues up north as well. Certainly a lot of issues going on out here. But if you guys do have any questions, you can always put in the chat. I'll answer you guys' questions. Let's see here. So you got circulation in between Hancock and Atlantic. That's off to the west of Highway 6. That'll be approaching Highway 83. It's probably there already. Then again, these radar scans are just a few minutes old. I may have to end the stream just because of the fact that radar scope is down and the radar scans are old on the official website. Here's a new severe tornado warning. This is for Cass County, southwestern Guthrie County, Albemarle County, and northwestern Albemarle County. In effect until 5:45 Central Time, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is radar indicator rotation. Go a little further south, we'll find ourselves another tornado warning. This is north of St. Joseph. This is in effect for northwestern Dauphin County, Holt County, and northwestern Missouri, and southwestern Nottoway County, and northwestern Andrew County in northwestern Missouri. In effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 80 miles per hour, and that is radar indicator rotation with it as well. And unfortunately, we are still having no radar data from radar scope. All we have is warning boxes and then weather reports. That's all we got on here. Really sucks. That's why some people have two different radar things. I don't know if it's affecting radar Omega or not, but if it is, this is bad. That would be bad. I have to probably go on Twitter and see if there's anything wrong. Here's a new report here. Lawton, Iowa. Pole shed roof off and bent over debris in field. Okay, so looks like I'm not the only one that's having radar scope issues, so that's pretty bad. Well, darn. Radar scope is down. That is the worst time ever. At least it's not just me. But that really sucks, so that radar scope is down. So we're going the old-fashioned way again of doing this. But the problem here is that these radar images are 10 minutes old. That's the main issue. So this is back at 5:49. Your circulation at this point here will be just to the west of Atlantic. You do see that little kink there in the line. It's probably well past Atlantic now since it's 10 minutes old. Probably more by Adar, something like that. Probably over Interstate 80 at that point. I can tell there's probably another circulation to the northwest of Tenet over Highway 44 right there. And then again, these images are older. And it looks like South Cities is in the clear with a severe weather threat. So you guys are in the clear of the severe weather threat. Omaha, your guys are in the clear. Lincoln, your guys are in the clear. Manhattan, your guys are in the clear. Wichita, Kansas, your guys are in the clear as well. It's just Kansas City, Des Moines. Sort of some of the biggest towns in line for right now. You also got areas for the further east. You got Cedar Rapids. And then you got some areas in southeastern Minnesota as well. You guys are still in that severe weather risk over the next several hours here. Someone did say on Twitter here that they don't mind if people look at use their screenshots. That'd be really nice. We may have to go that way. Let me see here if he's got anything up right now. So just by looking at some of his latest tweets here. Tornado likely ongoing North Atlantic, Iowa. There is a tornado debris signature there. That's what this storm is down here. And again, that was 2 minutes ago, north of Atlantic, Iowa. Probably going to see a new tornado warning get issued for that cell there, which we actually do already. And they still have its highways radar indicator rotation here. So this is for Cass County, southwestern Guthrie County, Abbadon County, and northwestern Outdoor County. This is in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Time. And this is moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. And that is radar indicator rotation here. And doesn't look like there's any other new tornado warnings, at least for what I see here. And this is 12 minutes ago. Tornado appears to have just impacted Persa, Iowa. There's a little bit of a debris signature there as well. Hi, major pileup to myself, one dead, then 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gust. Dang, that's pretty bad. Is that in the snow or is that within one of the snow squalls? Is that what you're saying, Leatherman? You may be talking about the snow squalls off to the west. If so, that's pretty bad. So here's all your tornado warnings out here. Here's another one right here. So this is for southeastern Shelby County in effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 85 miles per hour. Radar indicator rotation. Here's another tornado warning for northwestern Shelby County in effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Radar indicator rotation moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. Then we go a little further north. Tornado warning in effect until 5:15 p.m. Central Time for Cherokee, northwestern Buena Vista, and southwestern Clay, southern O'Brien, and north central Ida counties in effect until 5:15 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. Notice radar indicator rotation. Here's another tornado warning. This is for eastern Montgomery County, north central Page County. That's in effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 80 miles per hour. And then the last tornado warning, which is in northwestern Missouri. This is for northwestern Dauphin County in northeastern Kansas, Hulk County, northwestern Missouri, southwestern Nottoway County, northwestern Andrew County. That's in effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Time, moving northeast at 80 miles per hour. Radar indicator rotation with that as well. I guess our line of severe thunderstorm warnings have now touched the Oklahoma state border and almost up to the Iowa state border. If you check out of how long this is, that's now 440 miles long of severe thunderstorm warnings. That's pretty crazy. It sure is. Okay, here's an updated look here from radar, and then again, this is old stuff here. You got the little kink off to the east of Atlantic. Wow, here's a really good hook echo to the northwest of Harlan. There's probably a good chance there's probably a pretty strong circulation within that, and these are older stuff here. Oh, fog. That's what you say. They said school might be canceled tomorrow due to widespread tree and power line damage to dump truck slammed to a bunch of vehicles waiting for the train. Clear highway also derailed. Wow. Well, not surprised if we see that on national news very soon. Well, definitely not surprised me at all. So fog. That's something you don't hear very often. Then again, you got this big lines for your thunderstorm warnings here. I don't know, guys, how this is going to work here. I mean, with such delayed radar data, I'm not sure if I could continue with this or not. If radar scope does come back up running, I may come back. Hopefully, it comes back very soon. Okay, this is very important though. Tornado warning for St. Joseph. So this is for Southern Donovan County, Northeastern Atchison County, Central Buchanan County, and South Central Andrew County, in effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And this is moving northeast at 55 miles per hour, and that is radar indicated rotation with that storm as well. If we can get radar down there, like the closest one to St. Joseph, looks like the radar that we're currently on, or maybe this one right here. It's like associated with this cell right here. And again, this is very old radar data. So I don't know if I'm able to continue the stream not with the radar data this old. A few minutes. May have to wait till radar scope comes back here. We'll have to probably wait. What do you guys think? Low visibility can make driving conditions hazardous. Damaging winds will blow down trees, power lines. Some power outages are expected. They said to avoid the roads tonight. I don't blame them. Them winds are going to be pretty rough out there, especially in the snow squalls, which we've already seen at least a couple of snow squall warnings in Nebraska. And if you kind of look at the current watch warnings right now, there's actually one in parts of southern South Dakota. Not long ago, these guys were experiencing thunderstorms earlier today, and here they are dealing with snow. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. Gotta say the least here. How long have we been streaming? About an hour and a half. Unfortunately, this is really the only radar I got here, and that's from the National Weather Service. If I had Radar Omega or something like that, which is a different site you can use, um, I'll probably still continue. But right now, we don't. I'm sure other YouTubers probably have two of them. That's what happens when you only have one to rely on, which you know technology can fail. It happens. It's just the timing happened the worst time. So here we're getting an updated velocity imagery here. This radar data is 6 minutes old. We just had heavy wet snow, caused lots of tree damage, and a lot of trees. Branches are weakened. Wind's gonna finish them off. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be pretty bad. Here's a bigger view of the watch warning map here. You can see here plenty of tornado warnings out there right now in western Iowa. If we check out the current storm reports, we're up to 136 wind reports. Golly. There's a chance we may go up to 300 tonight. Man, that's going to be more than the historic tornado outbreak event we had a few days ago. We have 8 tornado reports so far. Only one hail report, but on some of the things on radar scope, look like we had maybe a couple quarter-size hail reports, so we may get a couple more of those hail reports to come in as well. But certainly, this is really turning out to be a Derecho event. Look at all those significant wind reports. I mean, those are all those back. Dang, I can't talk. Those black squares, those are significant wind reports, and that would be winds of over 75 miles per hour. So, dang, and these storms have a history of producing significant wind damage up there. And unfortunately, we may not be able to continue to stream tonight because of radar scope being down. So far, not having much of any luck on here. Peak wind gusts 62 miles per hour recorded. That was by Manhattan, Kansas. So that's a severe wind gust report there. Under a local area emergency for that pileup in Minneapolis. Man, that's a mess. That is a mess. Unfortunately, guys, I think I may have to end the stream a little early. If radar scope does come back here, if the event is still continuing, um, we'll probably do a part 2. But unfortunately, I think I had to end it here a little bit early here, at least for the time being. If radar scope can get fixed, we'll come back. But if it doesn't tonight, unfortunately, that'll be it. Because of the radar data on here is like up to 10 minutes old. Like right now, it's about 12 minutes old. It's kind of useless at that point, and it doesn't update fairly quickly. So it really doesn't get up to date anyway. So that's kind of the bad side about this here, this site here, is that it doesn't stay up to date. Like on Radarscope, it updates probably about every minute or two. Meanwhile, this site here looks like it updates, and it's like at least 4 minutes old. And again, I think I'm going to end here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream here this evening. Then again, I may come back later tonight if radar scope does get working again. Hopefully it does, so we can continue with the coverage here. If you guys do like the stream, you can hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, you can hit the subscribe button. You can hit the bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Appreciate we stick together for joining the stream. Weatherman, charge all electronics now as power is pretty much guaranteed to go out some point. Stay in the lower levels. Yeah, it sounds like it got a pretty bad situation over there, Weatherman. Then again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and hopefully I can see you guys again later tonight.